I have a confession from the confession session.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Yes. So, are you ready? Let me see. I got a few. So let me pick out the best one. Okay. Young lady from College Park, Georgia, says, I have a whole husband, but I still go on dates with my ex, and I tell my husband it's self-care days.
And he probably paid for him too.
Oh yeah, here's $100.
Here, $100, boo. Go get a massage.
She's being honest. That's her self-care day. She need to take care of herself. She missed her ex. That's wild.
Why don't you go back to the ex? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Want your cake and eat it too.
No.
Shut up.
We're not saying it's right, but you're saying why? Because sometimes you just don't want to go back to your ex.
But that goes back to being unfucking happy. I don't get that. If you
she might not be unhappy. She's happy with both. More than one person can make you happy. I want to let y'all know that.
Wait.
I agree.
Can you be in love with more than one person at a time?
Absolutely, you can.
I don't think so.
What do you mean?
You can't choose.
Y'all don't think y'all can love more than one person?
Come over here, Trey.
Love.
Come over here, Trey.
Again, being very I don't even know the word that I want to use.
Trey,
I'm very literal.
Trey get his thoughts off real quick.
Cal,
look at the camera.
You cannot be in love with more than one person.
Trey, you smell good.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Stay. See, you trying to do something.
I'm not. I just said you
stop.
smell.
See, you gotta stop.
I just said he smelled good.
Get on Now That's TV.
You gotta chill. Look, you cannot be in love with more than one person, bro.
Thank you.
Period. Point blank. I ain't even gonna go into detail, but you can't.
And I feel like that's the problem with people, because don't know the difference between being in being in lust, being in love, loving someone.
What is love?
Coke. Before she respond to that, Coke, we was friends. We always agree on everything.
Friend. You my girl in the back pearls.
However, being in love is not black and white. Everything that we do does not have a written down, you should boost this way it goes. No, I think that you could genuinely be in love with more than one person. I don't think that's not a thing. Just because it's not a thing for you or even me, that doesn't mean someone that doesn't love somebody genuinely and love multiple people. I think somebody could love multiple people. It's
but like you saying two things. You saying love multiple people and being in love.
I think you can be in love with multiple people. Since when does your heart be like, oh no, just one person? Like, no, I think it's a thing for people. They can be in love with multiple people.
So that's the difference, right? You can love somebody.
Okay, right? In love, Trey.
But in love, right? How are you in love with? Because you got to care about this person, right?
You can't care for multiple people?
You got to care. You got to have a specific care about this person to where you know if you're doing them wrong, right, that they're not going to like it. They're not going to approve of it, right? This is being in love. You got to do right and honor by this person, right? This is what we're talking about, right?
People be in love with one person and still do them wrong. Does that mean that they don't love them?
Yes. That's exactly what that means.
Yes, that's exactly.
You can't.
So you can't do two people like that? So you in love, he's saying you can. How could you love somebody? You have to be in love with somebody and not wanting to hurt them. Correct.
So
but people be in love and still hurt somebody.
I'm not. It's not gonna be intentional. I'm gonna do my best to make sure it's not even accidental.
So here's the thing that a guy said to me. Very funny. A guy said to me, we were talking about love, and he said, "Love gives freely." Something that people don't realize about love, being in love, how we have these relationships. And my dad told me this 15, 16 years old. Any man that really, really, honestly, truly cares about you, like really for real, is never going to hurt you. Now, intentionally. Are you going to hurt somebody's feelings? I thought this dress was hitting you. Like, nah, you look a little crazy in that. Little shit like that. But cheating, lying, manipulating, gaslighting, abusing, that is not love.
So the people in poly relationships who believes that's their thing. And by the way, y'all, this is not for me. I'm not into hella people or just dating. I'm just being realistic in my eyes. The people who are in poly relationships, are you telling them that they really don't love their partners? When they have multiple people?
But their love looks different. So I can't compare how I move as because I was almost in a relationship with somebody who was poly last year. But that's not how, because in my head, and I still love this person, like as a friend, but in my head, I can't be laid up with you and then go lay up with somebody else because I got an appointment.
What about the Muslim men who have still different wives?
So you know the difference in that is agreements, right? Yes. In the poly relationships, they all agree that this is what we got going on.
But can they? The thing is, could they be in love with all these people?
Yeah, because that's
It's
what
agreeance. It's agreeance.
Ooh, I hate to say this.
Y'all on the same
It's
page.
agreeance.
But that's what I'm saying though. Regardless of, I'm not saying okay. So
If
y'all
you're-
are thinking about being in love, like I love
Monogamous.
you,
Monogamous.
and cheating. Okay,
Monogamy.
yeah.
Exactly.
I thought
You
y'all
talking
were saying
monogamy.
in general somebody could love regardless if it's
But-
poly
but-
or whatever.
yeah,
They should
but-
love multiple.
Love
But
looks.
wrong.
You said it. You said it best. Love looks different. It looks
Absolutely.
different in every form of facet. Just how you was finna go into the Muslim, it looks different over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They got multiple wives, but they're in agreement with this.
Absolutely.
So that's how they love, which is totally understandable.
But it's a thing that's done though. That's all I'm saying. But,
Yeah,
but how y'all looking at it?
but
It's,
if we-
it's
but it's
monogamy.
like-
Cool.
but-
I
but
got
it's
what y'all saying.
it's like comparing football and basketball. Like 2 points in football is a different thing than 2 points in basketball. Like you're playing by completely different rules. So whereas you could really love to somebody in polygamy and still go be with somebody else, and that's normal. Whereas if I love this out of this woman and I'm monogamous, I don't even want to smell another. And that's how I am. Like even when I'm dating, and I'm recently learning how to not do that, because if that person isn't ready for the type of shit that I'm ready for right now, then they're gonna feel like I'm rushing them, and that's how the shit has been. But in my head, if I like somebody, I ain't gotta look no further. I like you. I like you. It ain't.
Don't say
even,
like, say love, because last time on one of the episodes you said you got backups.
I'm screaming.
I mean, I'm always gonna have. Until I'm married, I'm always gonna have people that I am in communication with. But once I'm in a committed relationship, all that shit out the door.